So changing the oil, giving an oil bath to your Dexter hub by using Lucas Hub Oil is one of the recommended oil to do the oil bath, right? And yeah, you got to do it every week so that the oil so that it doesn't run dry or too much of the metal flakes don't shed off in the oil and it becomes contaminated so much that it has less lubricant and more metal. That's scraping iron and iron, scrape iron without lubricant, you know. So you want to always make sure every week you give it an oil bath to your trailer hub. All right. So I cut a box off, you know, tropical punch. I think some people use a cup. You can use whatever you want to use, but this is more convenient to me because it have a sit. They just sit right there, you know. I don't have to even move it. It just sit comfortably. I can do what I want, pull on back the cap, and everything is okay. So this is the one that I would recommend. You get the key, this key, get this key, right? It pulls it more comfortably and it's just more convenient in every way. Save time, you use it faster, you know. So I recommend getting this one. Yeah? Yes, man. And you can use yeah, just get this one. You can get this on Amazon. Okay? Your hub key. Hubcap key. Alright. Let me see. And yeah. So the 4632. Yeah, the 4632. Alright. So now I'm gonna put this on back. Just showing you an example with this one right here. You're not gonna get rid of all of the bad oil because it's gonna keep draining no matter how much you spill. You're throwing it. You see how much is it? It's inside of the box right there. Even though it's not from the one because I've changed the others already. I said let me take a video of this one so you guys can see, you know, how to change your hub oil. Right? And let it sit right here. That's as tight as I can get it with my hands. Now I'm going to use the key. I don't want to pull it that way. I always pull left and I always tighten on the right. Okay? Alright, now I'm going to tighten it on the right. And that's it. Once you can't move anymore, you don't need to do anything. Even though it tells you on the cap that you can torque it to 15 to 23 feet. You know what I mean? But just torque it, just tighten it until it can't move anymore and don't force it. Once you see it's at a groove that it can't go anymore, don't force it. That's it. You don't need to do all that. You know what I'm saying? Now, I'm going to fill it, pour the oil in. When you pour the oil in, you got to wait, give it a little time It's going to seep through the creases and then recede, right? Like you see it's going down right now. And then, I hope you can see, hold on. You want to always have it to right there. You know, or even right here. Well, I like when it's right above. You know, I know it's fully loaded. Don't have to worry going down the road or up the road, you know what I mean? So, let's give it some time. It's gonna get low and then you top it up again. You know? And yeah, no, this is not, I was gonna do another video about that, but always check your lug nuts. You know, one time I get a DOT officer, he was giving me a DOT inspection and he checked all my lug nuts, and to my surprise there was one lug nut that was loose. I said, weird. You know, that you know, so that opened my eyes to always check when I'm doing my pre-trip. I always check and make sure all the lug nuts are tightened. You know, I always turn it to the left. As I say, when you're opening these things, they always open to the left and they always close to the right. I always remember that. You know, and check all the lug nuts. You know, you don't want driving on the road and your wheel flying off, hurting someone or even hurting yourself. I always stay safe, yeah? Yeah, man. So, you see, as you can see now, it was on the top. But you see, get so low that I'm going to have to tap it up again. So you're going to have to do this like 2 or 3 times. I mean like 3 or 4 times, I would say. You want to make sure that you don't want to have too little in there. You know? You can't have too much either because it's going to spill over. And then naturally you're going to stop. And then put back the rubber bung in it. This rubber bung right here. And if you want these, you can get them at Dexter. As you see, it's written on the bung right here. It's also on the cap right here, you see, Dexter. Some people use the metal, but the thing is, I recommend the plastic because the metal grinds out this area, and when you look, you're gonna have to buy one of these again and change out the whole thing, you know. So it's cheaper to change this because it's not gonna like wear it so fast either. I have this one right here for like going 8 months now. You know what I'm saying? So I recommend using the plastic. Using the plastic. It's easier to change the oil with the metal one. That's the only thing. But it's giving it's definitely not better because it's grinding, and metal is grinding out and gonna cost you more in the long run. So I recommend use the plastic, you know, and stay on top of it, maintain it. Like I say, I'm doing it now. Every week make sure you give it the oil, because if it runs dry it's gonna break off on the road, and you don't want that to happen. I see a few drivers with that, right? That's really not safe. So always check this. Alright. So yeah. So I'm just gonna top it up, right, until it fills to the brim. And then I'm gonna put back this in it. And then that's it. It's no big deal. And you do that, rinse and repeat the process for each axle on your trailer. Okay? Alright. Oh yeah, one more thing. Always pour your grease in a bottle. So I have this bottle right here, waiting to pour this grease. After I finish all tires, I'm gonna pour the grease, all axle, I'm gonna pour the grease in this bottle and then dispose of it. You don't want these things lying all around, you know. And if there's any spill on the ground or on your rim or anything, just clean it up. You know? Cleanliness next to godliness. Just be clean and be nice and be safe. Alright? Yeah. Alright.